Yes, sir. A very pleasant, highly satisfactory life. Right within the family, our people have every chance to upgrade themselves. Our NCR evening schools, the first of their kind, have been running for more than 50 years. Nor do we consider that our responsibility ends at the factory gate. Every week in the year, several thousand Dayton children swarm to the Saturday morning free movies and other entertainment in the auditorium. Every boy and girl in Dayton that graduates from high school gets his or her diploma on the same NCR stage. In the selling end tool, we have made the same solid advance. The company, realizing the need for a quiet place where salesmen could be trained, a site was selected, an old sugar camp overlooking the factory. First, a tent city. Then Colonel Deeds took a long look ahead. He replaced the tents with permanent classrooms, assembly and dining halls, cottage dormitories, and recreational facilities. The beautiful campus spreads over the shaded, breeze-swept knolls overlooking Old River and, of course, the parent plant. Today, it is more than a sales school. It is a famous school of American business. In whatever way our lives are touched by the business world, business machines, largely national machines, speed up the millions of transactions. Take shopping. There would be no giant supermarkets as we know them today were it not for the fast, all-duty checkout machines developed by NCR. Suppose some weird, impossible calamity struck us, the way they do it in science fiction. And suddenly every national checkout register in the world would vanish into thin air. Can you imagine what would happen?
Well, I hope you won't mind waiting. What's the matter up there?
She's slow today.
That'll be $4.79. Oh, just a minute. I forgot the tax. Oh, dear.
Isn't this awful? I like to take my time looking around, but when I get ready to go, I want to get out of here.
Thank you.
And then, when we call off the evil eye,
Well, thank goodness. 25, 34, makes 50.
now life picks up tempo again.
Well, that's more like it.
18, 24, 25.
It would be the same in a payroll department of any size at all if they suddenly had to go back to the old methods. Instead of a national payroll machine that does all the tabulating and calculating for her in a flash, now she has to look up and figure out each paycheck separately.
Well, Betty, how are we coming? Are you going to have the payroll up by noon?
Noon? I'll be lucky if I get it out this week.
What?
Well, look. Time cards, worksheets, regular earnings, overtime pay, shift premiums, bonuses, and the deducts. Social Security, withholding tax, state and federal, and who has hospitalization and group insurance, and union dues, and annuities. Oh, and there's community chest and government bonds. No two checks are alike, and you're asking me.
But we've got to get them today. How much more help do you need?
Well, maybe with 5 more girls, I could get it out by tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. What? Tomorrow night?
Now we'll have it out by noon.
Well, that's better.
Yes, I think most anyone would agree that's better. It's better in every type of accounting. It's better for getting out your telephone, gas, and water and electric bills. Whether it's the cash register that records retail sales in all kinds of stores, or the plain adding machine or the accounting machines that are keeping up with the increasing needs and complexities of modern business. Each is the most complete machine for the job to be done, built to give all the right answers all the time. Our engineers have a torture room where they hook up machines to operate automatically 24 hours a day, year in and year out, to see if they can catch them in a mistake or wear them out. On a single machine, receipts have been printed, figures have been itemized, carriages have been thrown back and forth. Indicators have popped up 10 to 20 million times. Keys have been punched. Drawers have been jerked in and out. Name your torture, we have it.
Go to work all night?
Oh, is it that time already? So it is.
Got a letter from the kid today.
You did?
Yes, he's on leave in a place called Abadan. Look what he says.
Dear Dad, guess what? I was out giving this old Persian town the once-over when I came to one of those rug stalls. Oh, excuse me. These people call all Americans Johnny.
Johnny, Sahid.
How much?
Sado visto man.
How much is that?
Sado visto man. $40.
I'll give you $10.
Oh, Boro Johnny, Tomas Tarinisti. Allah shahede, sarami konam, kola sarami sari. Sono bacham goshnan, Allah shahede, Allah.
Okay.
No, okay. $10. Tortito man.
Hey, National Cash Register. Back home, I helped make these babies. Your loving son, Don.
Well, that's a good one.
Well, don't work too late.
Oh, I won't. I'm leaving now. Glad the boy's all right.
So am I. Good night.
Good night. It takes something like that to make a fellow realize, as far as this company's concerned, we are one world. Wherever you may go to the farthest corners of the earth, one thing American you are sure to find: the National Cash Register. Paris, Berlin, London, Rio, Canberra, Saskatoon, Hong Kong, Bombay, Singapore, Istanbul, Bangkok, Johannesburg. To most people, they're just faraway places with strange-sounding names, but to us, they're next-door neighbors. Makes you stop and think, doesn't it? All over the world, they're adopting American products. We're getting together that much anyway. At least that's one step in the right direction, isn't it?